So we're a tech-enabled short-let management company. We're based in London, and we focus on servicing customers, B2C customers, so regular hosts with all the management that most companies will provide. So we'll do the cleaning, the check-in, the whole management. What sets us apart, what makes us unique is the fact that we operate with reception space. We have one in Earls Court. We have ones that just opened in Shepherd's Bush. We're opening a new one in Victoria, and we're planning to open over 20 across London over the next few years. What we do is those reception is basically we're able to operate more efficiently. So we have massive economies of scale because suddenly we're able to aggregate a large number of units around the reception. We're the only offline player, which is bringing a lot of customers that you would not necessarily get by being only online. I think homes are the largest asset for most homeowners, and basically having that special space brings a lot of trust. So that's basically what sets us apart. The other thing that is really unique to City Relay is the fact that we're a large B2B operator. I would say we're the leading B2B operator in London. So most short-let management company will tend to outsource their operations to City Relay. We offer for them check-in, cleaning, and maintenance. And we see most of the players are either interested or already our clients.
It's a fantastic piece of software for pricing and for revenue management, which we're really excited to be working with. And I think now for a B2B offering as well, something extra we can offer to our clients who don't necessarily have that type of technology in-house. So next steps, but that's still being developed, and we look forward to rolling that out in the future.
So I'm not sure how familiar you are with Outreach, but basically it's a yield management platform. So the way it works is it's slightly different from Beyond Pricing or Price Labs in the sense that it's only using your own data. So it's quite manual, but we believe that the most powerful data you can have is your own in this industry. Yes, there's no really easy comparison when you look at other flats on the market. So you leverage your own data, you understand your occupancy level, and you can really set your pricing in a very efficient way. It's also one of the only softwares that can allow you to manage hundreds or potentially thousands of properties in a very easy way. So we are already opened. It's opened about a month ago. We're doing the official opening, I think, in September. But I mean, it's already running. We already have the keys there. We already have all the staff. We've already seen a lot of new properties coming on board thanks to the reception space. It's working. The reception space serves the guests. So let's say you have your 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock check-in, but you're arriving in the morning, you can go and drop your bags. You can go enjoy London. So we use it as a check-in. But obviously, we always give the opportunity to our guests to either check in at the flat or at the reception. It's just a lot more convenient for a lot of them to use the reception, especially when the flats are just around it. So I'll let Erskine talk about that, but he's arrived when B2B was barely existing, and it's already a multi-million pound annual revenue rate on B2B. So he's really led very impressive growth in that area. But I'll let him speak.
Yes, thanks, Maxime. So B2B opportunity is something I think Maxime and I both identified several months ago as being an area to really grow the business. It's exciting because for us, when we look at all the different operators in London, we see that they're all struggling with a similar challenge, which is how to deliver their service in the field, as well as providing the account management service to their hosts, the marketing skills, the listing management, channel management, and other sort of business functions they need to deal with within a small business. So what we saw as an opportunity was to offer the existing operators an outsourced solution to their operation. So while we take a very high density approach to growing our footprint across London, it means therefore that operationally we can create economies of scale as we grow and pass on those cost efficiencies to our clients who then use our service. As Maxime's mentioned, that's housekeeping, it's linens, it's 24/7 maintenance, it's personal check-ins at the properties. So really we cover every element of requirement in the field, and we can deliver that on demand, next day delivery, same day delivery, 7 days a week. So that's pretty unique in this city, I think probably anywhere in the world, and gives our clients the ability to scale without the risk of breaking their operation, of scaling too quickly. We can absorb that growth rate within our own depth of capacity. We have a fleet of electric vehicles which is now operating around London on a daily basis. We have in-house linen, which is you need to have that coupled. So we really control our supply chain, we control our costs, we control our schedule, so we can deliver as our clients require. And I think really the key thing now is as we grow, we can implement an infrastructure across all of London, which any client can then patch into effectively and benefit from our services. And as we grow, obviously with scale, we get more cost effective, and in a market which is driven by very tight margins, where every penny counts, very important that every operational saving that can be made can be. So we are here to support our clients' growth effectively. So it's a long-term strategy, and we're definitely here to really sort of control this market.
So I guess we're very different from most competitors in the sense that we decided to be in London and stay in London. Most of our competitors have gone all over the world and built these tech platforms and outsource a lot of the work. Well, we've decided to focus on this market and try to control the market as much as possible to deliver the best possible service. We're focusing on making the company more sustainable. We're doing a lot of investment in building the perfect hospitality pack that was going to have the least environmental impact. So we're having these coffee capsules from Eden Coffee, for example, which is a charity. We're working with Who Gives a Crap for toilet paper, who's a charity who's building toilets all over the world. So we're trying to work with these sustainable charities across each product, and we'll build these special packs that we're able to put in all the flats. We realize that our clients on the guest side and the host side are quite conscious about the environmental impact that Shortlet may have, so we're trying to be a leader in that front. We also, as Erskine has mentioned, try to operate with only electric vans. The goal is to stay here and build those reception and really become the backbone of the Shortlet industry in London. And we with the current growth and all the B2B clients, I think it's very achievable in the short run.